Yola, my amazing people, hoping for salama, and you've just tuned in to Tubonge show, the ultimate spot where the energy is high, the vibes are fresh, and most importantly, we get to have the most open and realest conversations about anything and everything. Hashtag no limits. And kama kawaida, I am your host, Reni Njoroge. So again, karibuni sana to today's show, and I have a very interesting guest. Tutakuwa tukisikiza ama tutakuwa tukipata that conversation of a very interesting topic that we have today. It is the holiday season. Hapa hivi tuna involve giving and receiving, and that with that we have today's topic that is giving back to the society, and I have the perfect guest for that. But before we go to our guest ama tuweze kumjua, I would love to thank our sponsors, DreamWorks Investment Limited. So this is an architecture company that deals with everything to do with construction. Maybe unataka kujengea mzazi wako nyumba pale, or even yourself or a loved one. These are the perfect people that you need to call. They do renovation, refurbishment of spaces and shops and apartments, name it all. They are the perfect people that you need to call. They do exterior and interior designing. Make your home and your house beautiful with DreamWorks Investment Limited. So we have their contacts up here on the screen. Make sure you reach them out. Na utakuwa sorted vizuri sana. So getting into the topic, again I said I have the perfect guest for today. Karibu sana to the show.
Yes,
and you look very beautiful. I love your glasses.
Thank you.
Amazing. So Leo, we have this amazing topic, but before to dive deep, and najua my guest wanashangaa, who is this beautiful lady on our show today? Maybe you can introduce yourself. Waweze kukujua.
My name is Violet Mugambi. Mm-hmm. I don't live this. I'm born again.
Wow.
I love Christ and I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Karibu sana. So today we have that amazing topic. Yenye we are looking at giving back to the society. It is the holiday seasons. Na mostly kuna watu wanasherehekea, but kuna wale hawana hiyo privilege ya kukuwa na new clothes. Unajua with the new it doesn't, utaniambia if it really means kukuwa na nguo mpya imetoka dukani ama just something that didn't belong to you before. But before we get there, maybe I can ask the first question to you. What does it really mean to you, like giving back to the society?
Giving back to the society, personally, I'd say that it's an act where you can listen, give material things to someone else who is not yourself. It could be a family member, it could be a stranger, it could be anyone, but you're giving it from your heart. Okay, people do it for PR. But PR. I would say the best giving back to the society is when you're giving something that you have to someone who doesn't have such.
So by PR you mean anataka tu mumtambue.
Yeah.
Yeye ndo ako na nyingi anaweza peana.
Also that alisaidiana mahali.
Oh, okay. So is it, allow me to ask this question. Is it okay nisembe last year nilisaidia maybe a children home fulani ama nilisaidia aunti yangu mahali? Is it okay to brag hivyo ama how do you see people? Maybe kuna watu wanasaidiana but baadaye unasikia amesema nilipiana nguo zangu pale. Is it okay to do that?
Kwa dunia it's okay, but from my side, how I feel that is that, let me quote the Bible. The Bible says that do not let your right hand know what your left has done, right? We receive with our right and we give with our left.
Yeah, true.
Am I?
At least you are communicating.
Okay, you receive with one hand and give with the other. So let the other hand not even know, and the hands are yours. So the best thing is when you give and keep it to yourself, unless you are encouraging people to give and you're giving them a testimony of what giving has helped you in. However, people use the giving like in big companies, or some companies will use this to build their name.
Yeah, true.
Like if I have a company and I give to the poor or the street children, if people see me there with my cameras and my brads, people would definitely know that's my company.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So people use giving back to the society in very many ways.
Is it the same
For
way?
very many purposes.
For many purposes.
Yeah.
So is it like maybe I can say there's a career, we can say politicians. Do you feel like they really give back to the society vizuri, ama inakwanga tu ile atatafuta kura 2027 akumbushe watu hiyo siku I gave back to the society during 2024 Christmas season?
I think we have been manipulated with the 50 bobs, the 100 for so long.
Yeah.
I would say that's not giving back to the society. Hiyo ni kutafuta kura.
Ni kutafuta kura. Okay. Okay, going to the next question. Maybe someone anaweza kuwa anashangaa, why do people give out to the society? Maybe niko na chakula mingi, niko na gari mingi, I am rich, but I don't see the essence ya kusaidiana huko nje ama to help that street child. How could you tell that person, how important is it to contribute to the society ama to give something to the society, especially during these holiday seasons?
I would say giving is not necessarily for the rich, but if you have something and someone else doesn't have, that makes you naturally richer than them. They could also have wisdom and knowledge that you do not have. Wow. So I think giving back to the society kind of helps us to fulfill and help others in their living. Someone once said that it's not God who is silent or doing nothing. It's people who have the ability to help, who have held back what they should give. And I believe in when you give, you receive. Yeah. It doesn't matter whether the person you give is the same one that will give you or someone else somewhere will come and give you.
Yeah, true.
But when you naturally give, you can save a soul. You find, say I have a friend or maybe a stranger, I meet a stranger and I'm pushed to give them, not even money, I would give them my time. Personally, I value time more than money.
More than material things.
Yeah, money. More than the material things, time and attention. Say you've given that person time. They are in the society, right? Maybe you've met with young people, you've spoken to them, the knowledge that you've given freely. You could save someone who wanted to commit suicide. Currently, people are facing so much in life that they want to hear the encouragement and they want to be listened. So you could give someone time and you save them. You could give someone food and you save them.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. So it doesn't really have to be material things, but material pia ni important.
Yeah, material pia ni important.
So maybe I can just go, maybe in high schools. There are high schools, I see people going to high schools and talking to them. Maybe wanakuwa na that motivational speaking.
Yeah.
Is that a way of giving back to the society?
Yeah, I'd say that's giving back to the society. Okay, let me define a little more about giving back to the society. Giving back to the society as nurtured as either indirectly or directly. There's somewhere your mom was working and they were given that money. That person contributed to your growth, right?
Yeah.
There's somewhere you have ever maybe passed by and you asked for water and you're given. It saved you in one way or the other. It gave you knowledge in one way or the other. You received wisdom in one way or the other. The teachers contributed to everything. Like, even though you were never given directly, you were given indirectly. So when these people go back to the high schools now to give them the knowledge that they have received all through their growing, I feel it's giving back to the society. What you have, you give to others.
Back to the society. Yeah. Amazing. So I have this question. Giving back to the society, there is a giver and there is a receiver. So maybe we can start by the receiver. You've said maybe anaweza kuwa akona kitu anakosa and maybe umpatie. Maybe is there something else maybe you think that the receiver is gaining from the benefit anapata from giving back to the society ama being given something?
Being given.
Yes.
I would say a receiver is saved. Maybe you could save someone from giving them something you have. And I would also say, imagine you went somewhere and you bought your food and you gave someone and they refused.
Yeah.
How would you feel? Like you did it wholeheartedly. Alafu umepewa mtu tu akakwambia sitaki.
Yeah.
How would you feel? Like it motivates you to do good. The giver, it motivates the giver to do good. And also this giver encourages the receiver that they also can give. Have you seen someone who doesn't have much but they give?
Yeah.
Mpaka ukiwa mahali unasema, no, I have to give, because why is she giving and I have more than her and I don't give?
So anakuwa challenge.
You get challenged. So the receiver could also get challenged, and the giver is also encouraged and motivated to go on and so on.
I see
Kama
time.
nimejibu.
You umenijibu vizuri sana, but I know this is our topic. I want us to go on a very short break, but tukirudi, there's this topic that most people talk about. Maybe niko na kitu, I'm not so rich, but I have, nipatane na mtu ananiomba that needs what I have more than I do. Maybe ninajinyima nimpatia. There's someone anaweza itam like, usikue like, mbona hujifikiri kwanza? If I may use not the other bad words. Mbona usijifikiria kwanza una sacrifice. Yes. We're going to get to that topic. I'm going to ask you that question again. But for now, nataka tuende on a very short break. We're going to come back. We're getting to know about giving back to the society, because I saw this as a perfect topic that we can discuss at this particular time, because we're in the holiday seasons. It's Christmas coming up this week, and then there's New Year. Mwaka imeisha, and a lot, we have gathered a lot from it, na bado kuna wale that they miss something from life, and maybe we can be kind enough to help them out. So maybe you can keep watching us na tuweze kupata this conversation. So for now, I want us to go on a very short break. But before we go for this short break, remember guys, I would love to thank our sponsors again. Kama kawaida, DreamWorks Investment Limited. Again, it is the holiday seasons. You might want to rebuild your house. Maybe umejenga nyumba yako, but you want to do it afresh. You're not maybe comfortable with what you have. You want to renovate it. You want to refurbish your shops, your apartment. DreamWorks Investment Limited are the people that you need to call, because they do everything at their perfection. You can call them through the numbers we have here on the screen. Na utakuwa sorted vizuri sana. They do exterior designing, interior designing, and also property management. Kama uko mbali from your site and you need bado iendelee kujengwa but hauwezi kufika pale, these are people who can look over your site na wataweza kuendeleza shughuli zako vizuri sana. You can trust them. Remember, their professionals are fully registered. Nothing to worry about. So guys, let us go for a very short break. Tutarudi after this. Okay.